Guys, welcome back to my channel. For this episode, I'm going to be making some Jamaican saltfish fritters, and these are the ingredients that you will need. So this fritters is ideal for breakfast. We would always make this in Jamaica for breakfast when we were growing up. I haven't made it for a while, but we're going to try it and hope you'll try the recipe too. So what you're going to be needing is flour, the saltfish, guys. So the saltfish was washed and it's broken into pieces. You want to soak the saltfish also to get the salt out, because you know the saltfish has a lot of sodium. So make sure you boil it for at least 1 or 2 times. Then you're going to soak it in cold water and you break it apart before you soak it to get the salt out quickly. And then I'm going to be adding some sliced or diced tomatoes, green onions, and onions to the mix, okay, and just some water. Then I'm going to season the flour. So we're going to begin with the flour, and this is approximately 2 cups of flour, guys. So I'm just going to season the flour with salt, black pepper, just a little, some paprika, not too much, and we're gonna stir this in. I'm just gonna add some more black pepper. You want to make sure you're seeing this salt to stir this in, and a little bit more paprika. I'm also gonna add in a little bit of Creole seasoning to the mix, guys, not too much. So, you know, you just see the flour kind of change the color a little bit because you just added a little bit of seasoning, not much. And then to this, I'm just going to add all the vegetables. And this is how it looks. And then the saltfish. And it's not very difficult to make, guys. Just want to add a little bit more pepper to this. I know we're gonna add the water, and it's basically like you're seasoning the flour because you want it to have some taste. You know, it's gonna have some taste, but you want to see it in the mix. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the water, and to add the water, you don't want too much. You just want a consistency that is going to allow you to fry the batter. Can't be too watered down because it won't fry properly. So you want it to have some consistency, some thickness in there. But all the flour needs to be wet. So just keep adding until you get to the consistency that you want. So don't add too much water all at once. So right now it looks like this. I know it still needs water. So I keep adding. Stirring. And right now, you see it's a little bit softer, and again, we don't want to add too much water. And this is, I'm not going to add any more water to this because it's ready. We're just going to fry it like this, guys, and you're going to get the fritters. So this is how we're gonna have the fritters looking crispy. So you want to make sure it's at least just a little bit runny, and then because it's a flour, it's gonna come together in the frying pan. So I have the oil heated on the stove, guys. So I'm just gonna fry it. Turn this up a little bit and then plate it. So here guys, this is the batter. So all I'm gonna do now is spoon it, fry it, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So we just want the oil to be hot enough, you know, hot enough. You want to hear it sizzle once you put the batter in, just a little sizzle. So make sure the oil is at least a little bit hot before you start trying to fry it. And you're just going to use your spatula to turn and flip. And just so you know guys, you're just going to fry on each side for about 2 minutes. Doesn't take long to fry. So at least 2 minutes on each side, and then it's cooked. Just turn up the heat guys. It takes a little while to be heated, but all right, so I'm gonna put this in. You hear it sizzling. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So I'm gonna turn this. So I kind of turned them at 1 minute mark or so, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like guys, definitely. Turn this up back some, so just gonna let it. So it's frying on the other side guys. I flipped it over and it's just gonna get that, it's gonna be like a, you know, a yellowish, brownish, golden brown color. Guys, it might take a little bit longer than 2 minutes on each side. You just want to make sure inside your fritters, inside the fritters is cooked through. Okay, so don't turn it up too high so it cooks too fast and outside is, you know, showing that it's cooked but inside is not cooked. So make sure it's on that heat level that make sure that it's cooking inside. I turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna keep turning. And I want to make sure inside is cooked. And another trick, guys, you can prick it with the fork. You can keep pricking it inside with a fork, you know, and that's gonna allow the oil to seep through inside also. So if you're not sure what's going on inside, just prick it with the fork and it will be cooked quicker. So I can also prick it with the spatula. So I'm gonna say at least another minute, one more minute on both sides, and then you can take them out. And that's it. And another tip, guys, you can just spread out the batter once it's in the frying pan if you don't want it too thick. That way the fritters will be thinner and it will cook very quick. But if you want it thicker, then you leave it at that consistency. Okay, guys, you can turn this on and then you can turn this off. And there you have it, guys. Just like this, the fritters is ready. That's the Jamaican fritters, and it consists of saltfish inside and your vegetables, onions, the tomatoes, and the green onions. Very easy. Just add some water to your flour. Again, mix everything to create a batter and fry. And they're very delicious. You can have these alone, guys. Very hot, but it's good. It's soft. Very satisfying, especially with the saltfish flavor. So okay, guys, please go ahead and try this recipe. I'll be sure to leave the recipe description in the box. And yeah, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And again, this is Brookglass saying until the next episode, guys. Bye for now. Bye.